Hey angels, welcome to your own university where we're going to talk about what sets you apart from everybody else in the world because you matter. All right, today's topic is super fun. We are going to be talking about self-care. This is one of my favorite topics. My Amazing You program is really designed to help you write the manual on you, choose who you are, and then put together your specific formula for self-care that is going to let you live your most wonderful life. And so if this sounds good to you, stick around. So today's episode is one of my favorite topics. It is self-care, and self-care is unique to each and every one of us. And I learned this the hard way because taking care of myself seemed selfish to me. I was raised thinking that you do for others, you give to others, that there's responsibilities that you need to take care of before you take care of yourself. And what I found is in order to learn this, I literally got sick. I got emotionally sick and mentally sick and physically sick. I got spiritually sick at different times in my life, all to really push forward this relationship with pleasure, with joy, with laughter, with fun. So today I'm going to share tidbits of my Amazing You program. This is the program that we use for the foundation of our coaching certification program at Your Own University. This is also a program that I utilize with my private clients, whether they've walked through trauma or they're just coming to me saying, I want to know who I am and define myself because the world has been defining me and I'm uncomfortable with it. So what does it look like to really define yourself? What does it look like for self-care? First and foremost, your physical body, your vessel, your temple has a formula for self-care. You might be married to somebody who absolutely loves running 6-7 miles a day, right? And that's like drudgery for you. You're like, I don't want to run 6-7 miles a day. So instead of doing nothing, you rebel and you do nothing, or you might run with them and it builds resentment. But really the fact is, like, what do you love? Maybe you love dancing, maybe you love yoga, maybe you love CrossFit, maybe you love lifting weights. There is a way to take care of your temple that just feels super delicious to you, and you get to define that for yourself. The other place is, how do you eat? What are you going to nourish your body with? This goes for thoughts, your mental nourishment, as well as your physical nourishment. What foods are you going to eat? How you eat and how I eat are totally different. What I enjoy and what my taste buds say, eat. You might not like it all. Like, I love eggplant drenched in oil and salt. I love it. I love kale chips drenched in oil and salt. I love oil and salt basically with vegetables underneath them. You might have something else that you crave. So knowing that about yourself and what your comfort foods are and how to really make those comfort foods benefit you is an amazing breakthrough that you can have. Now, I mentioned the mental aspect. How do you talk to yourself? How do you nourish yourself? What affirmations do you say? What tools do you say? I have a beautiful affirmation book that was put together by my friend Faith Young, and I write in it each day. I also have the journals that I've talked about in other episodes where I mentioned writing down your desires and your gratitude and your goals, and also the opinions that you have about yourself. This is super important to know how you're nurturing yourself and how you're loving yourself. This is self-care. Now, we think self-care is like going to the spa or something. It's not just going to the spa. Self-care is like, how do you talk to yourself every day? What stories are you telling about yourself every day? I know one of the lowest points of my life wasn't a depression at all. It was a check out. I was like, I'm done. There's nothing more for me to give. There's nobody there to receive me. I'm complete. I can't go any further without being in interaction with the world. And therefore I checked out. That was an internal dialogue I was having with myself. When if I looked around, I could have been like, well, maybe I'm just not landing in the right place, and begin to open up to what I desired more. And that happens mentally. That happens mentally, is getting really clear on what fills you up, what means something to you, and how to step forward into that. All right, emotionally, what makes you giggle? What makes you laugh? What puts you into enjoyment? For me, it is absolutely dancing. It is singing. It is performing. I love being around friends. I love really great wine. I love just like flirty conversations. I love being in my body and hanging out with people. I love deep conversation about the cosmos and what is happening. And so these are all things that make me feel good. Now, I also know things that make me feel bad. And so by knowing what I like and what I don't like, when I have to do some things like clean the house that make me feel bad, I can put them in a box and invite something in that I really like. Like I have earbuds in and I listen to music. I also know that I really like the feeling of being accomplished, of getting things accomplished. So when I'm cleaning the house, I really allow myself to experience the satisfaction and stop to experience the satisfaction of the floors are done, right? The laundry is done. Okay. This is really important for you to know because you might really love cleaning the house. I know I absolutely have friends, and I've hired people to clean my house before that love cleaning house. And therefore, that's their thing. That fills them with joy. For me, it's not. So knowing what is yours and what is others is really important, because that's how we lift each other up and support each other and hire each other. So we're doing what we love. The next thing is your environment, and this includes your psychic field. This includes your sixth sense. This is the place where you're like, I dig this place. I like this environment. So surround yourself in your environment with things that you enjoy, things that give you peace. For me, wood gives me peace. I like wood furniture, heavy wood furniture, solid wood stuff. My house has a lot of wood. I also like a lot of light, so I have as many windows as possible around my home because I live in Alaska and there's not much light half the year. So what fills you up? What really makes you tick? Knowing that and then surrounding yourself with those kind of things in your environment is a form of self-care. And it's very unique to you. Also clothing, right? So I have this fun little shirt on, it says weekend, relaxing self-care. I also know for me that part of this environment is I require a beautiful altar. I require time to spend in my journals. I require candles. I require time for baths and time to just be in my birthday suit. I require that alone time that is mandatory for me, so I can really be fully engaged and joyous when I have a house full of kids and a ton of people around, or people want to go out and we want to hang out. I have that. If I go out and I have not had that alone time, I haven't had my introvert time, it's not a good thing at all for me. Where you might be the opposite. You might be an extrovert and you need to go out and you need to experience a world and you need to do things, so then you can come in and feel filled up with your alone time. So it really is about knowing yourself. Now, I work with a lot of people that have lost themselves in some sort of circumstance. Maybe you never found yourself because you grew up with people really controlling your life, a family, a religion, anything else giving you no choice, telling you how things are. If that's the case, the Amazing You program would be amazing for you, because you walk through the 6 personal power zones in your life and the 6 layers of each zone for you to really decipher, well, who have I been programmed to be? Who do I want to be? And where do they differ? How can I align with caring about myself enough to align with my authenticity? And then you take off the bazillion hats you put on for everybody else, and you walk into the world as you. And you walk in the world with your life skills, your life lessons running the show, so you live your best life. And that is what the Amazing You program is about. This is also the foundation, like I said, of what we're using for the holistic coaching certification. So you want to save lives, if you want to help people know who they are, you want to work with people to help them really decipher who they are, what they love, and get on track, whether it's through business or relationships or through trauma like I do, then this is a beautiful program for you to look at. And we're accepting applications right now at Your Own University. So join us at yourownuniversity.com. Message me if you're interested in learning more about working with me privately in the Amazing You program. And give us a thumbs up if this video sparks something new in you, or if you like this video, or if I just make you smile. Hey, give us a comment. Tell me some ways that you care for yourself. I would love to know some ways that you care for yourself, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video for leaving a comment. Subscribe to our page so you don't miss a single episode, and feel free to share this anywhere and everywhere. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. Bye.